And that wraps up our coverage of the City Council meeting. Back to you at the desk, Kathy. Thanks, Genesis. Before we go to weather, I'm hearing we've got some technical difficulties with the satellite feed.
My systems indicate a temporary disruption in the uplink. Estimated resolution time, 4 minutes and counting.
While we wait for the feed, let me share a heartwarming story about a local family. You won't believe this story. A local family discovered a hidden stash of cash and jewels behind a loose wall panel in their home while renovating. According to reports, the family discovered a metal box filled with stacks of cash and valuable jewelry while removing an old wall panel. According to reports, the family discovered a metal box filled with stacks of cash and valuable jewelry while removing an old wall panel. The homeowners were absolutely stunned by their unexpected discovery. They had lived in the house for over a decade without any knowledge of the hidden treasure. However, their elation turned to dismay when they discovered that the cash was actually fake, prop money likely left behind from a previous film shoot in the area. Yes, what a roller coaster of emotions that must have been.
Indeed, the disappointment must have been crushing. While the find seemed extraordinary at first, reality proved far less thrilling.
Speaking of disappointments, I recently read about a family who thought they'd won the lottery, only to realize they'd misread the numbers. Speaking of disappointments, I recently read about a family who thought they'd won the lottery, only to realize they'd misread the numbers in that moment. That's heartbreaking. I can't imagine the emotional roller coaster that family must have experienced in that moment. You're absolutely right, Kathy. The emotional whiplash from thinking you've hit the jackpot only to have those dreams dashed must be crushing. It's true that emotional roller coaster can be crushing. But speaking of crime, did you hear about the jewelry store heist last week?